Hello and welcome to Mercy Live, your medical cannabis call-in show and a source for medical cannabis information as it happens here in Oregon, across America, and around the world. Greetings, my name is Perry and I'll be your host for this segment of Mercy Live. With me is Mercy's Patient Resource Coordinator, Sonny. Hey, Sonny.
Good evening, Perry. You know, for all of you guys that are out there watching, I am so glad you're watching. You know, we really have a new format. Everybody calls, everybody asks, they want to know this, they want to know that. You know what? Call up tonight, get all the information right here. We're right here. We can answer anything for you. But, you know, there's something a little bit been bothering me, a lot of things, a lot of talk, a lot of things about competition this, competition that. Dude, I don't know who's ever talking to you, but if anybody ever talks about Mercy Center don't got no competition, all right? Ain't nobody in our league, all right? Everybody's out there trying to screw each other as fast as they can screw them, for as much as they can screw them for as many times as they can screw them. Mercy Center ain't doing that. All we're trying to do is help patients get medicine, get a doctor, get some help, get some friends, help a garden, get some plants, you know? That's what you need. What really, Perry, has been bothering, all these people, they're coming in talking about what they're paying for that medicine.
Yeah.
It's
That's
outrageous.
painful to listen to.
Outrageous.
And then the stories about the quality, you know, what it does for them. Not just medically, but sometimes it's downright, it doesn't taste right, you know.
It's making them sick.
Yeah.
A number of people have brought medicine in that they're paying for, and the sickness that they're getting from the medicine, they're asking us, what are they going to do? What should they tell their doctor? All of these things. You know, if those are some of the things you've wondered, you're not alone.
Yeah.
You're not alone. That's the importance of us all knowing that his garden and his garden and her garden and her garden, that's the importance. Why? Because we all know where that medicine's coming from. Oh yeah, what's the importance? Well, because you might get sick if you're smoking all this stuff.
Yeah, and what happens? How does that happen? I mean, folks are trying to accelerate the growth. They put foods and fertilizers on it. They get mites, pesticides. They get molds and stuff. They try to put some chemical on it to take care of that.
But like Bubba said, dude, I got a whole ounce for $150. Oh yeah,
such a deal.
He still couldn't smoke it, but he's carrying that around like he's got this big old prize.
But why is he there with us? Why does he want to trade us for that, for some real stuff?
That's
then,
what
if
I'm
it's such
talking
good,
about. You know, are you paying too much for your medicine? Give us a call. Let us know. You know, it's not right. You should be able to afford your medicine, help your garden or your grower with your garden, and make that work.
Yeah.
That's the deal.
Right.
And you know what? All these people taking each other on all these trips, that's all they are. That's why we don't got no competition.
No. You know, and that, yeah, it's absolutely true that the complete suite of programs and services that we offer there at Mercy, the Medical Cannabis Resource Center, you know, it's unique. It's not just the area to the state. You know, I mean, nobody is trying to, you know, first off, help folks to get their doctor to sign. Everybody wants you to come to their clinic and pay whatever price they can jack you for and all, and nobody really tries to educate your doctor and get your doctor to sign. And sometimes it's so simple. It's just a matter of, you know, their doctor says that he can't prescribe smoked medicine, and there's 2 points right there, you know, educate on. You know, the doctors aren't prescribing here in Oregon. They're just certifying that, yeah, you've got this condition. And then there's another means to medicate than smoking. You know, there's the butters, the vaporizer, you know, teas,
These are
tinctures.
the things, you guys. Everybody out there, you think all these things are going on and all this competition is happening. There is none.
That's their minds if they're, you know, thinking that
all
way.
we are patients, helping patients to have a quality of life. Are you watching this for the first time and you don't even know what we're talking about? We're talking about marijuana. Marijuana is an alternative medicine, and if you didn't know it was an alternative medicine, believe me, you'll
Right.
thank the Lord that you watched this show tonight, because for the first time you're going to find out that cannabis cures a lot of things. I mean, that
Right.
thing we got at the office, cannabis cures cancer. What a beautiful, has anybody ever heard it? You know, that's what they should
Right.
get on the website.
Yeah. And this isn't just, today it's, marginally recognized by professionals and not that cannabis is a viable part of the therapy. They use it with the chemotherapy, combats the nausea, goes with the pain. But, outside of America, where they're crushing research and destroying it, they're finding out that cannabis actually has a direct effect on cancer in a number of cases, and actually works to combat the cancer itself. And some people, quite possibly, could actually be cured by cannabis, cured of their cancer by cannabis. But, with this war going on and things like the cannabis cure being, not brought forth, not proven wrong or true, but simply suppressed, then we're not, we, the people, suffer as a result. Oh,
Well,
I think we have a call.
No, this is a question from the audience.
Uh-huh.
So today I went over to the doctor's office. I made an appointment for a consultation with the doctor, my family physician. This to add to my yearly record to show to the specialist doctor
Uh-huh.
when I have to get my card renewed. I'm bringing the healing oil over there and showing her and maybe demonstrating how I'm using the healing oil and why she only sees me once or twice a year.
Very
Okay.
nice.
A couple of good points there to bring out. When you go and see your doctor, definitely make sure you get documentation of the condition that you want to get qualified for. Be it pain, nausea, what have you there. And then always talk to your doctor about your cannabis use and your therapy, sure.
Well, the doctor is the one that's treating you. If you don't tell your doctor about what's going on, he's not going to be able to treat you. Oh, we have an audience question. Go ahead. Your question?
Well, yes. I am going to be seeing my doctor shortly because I'm running out of one of my medications. And I was wondering, how do I tell my doctor, who seems to be pretty cool about most things, that I'm a medical marijuana patient?
Well, first that you need to tell them that you got some great news, that you've been trying some experiments, and this experiment has worked well, and you've looked into it immensely, and give him the Mercy Center, and give him, there's a number of websites you can give him that he can look up and find other information out for himself. If he really wants to know that much more, he can. And that will let him know that you have taken the initiative to look into your care and that you're helping him with his treatment for you. And that's all he is really concerned about, is that you as the patient are helping with that care that he's trying to provide. And with you telling him what's going on with you, that's allowing him by that information to treat you. So that's great. That is very good.
You.
But a lot of people are scared. They don't want to tell their doctor.
And some folks have a legitimate concern about being rejected by their clinic or whatever program they're on. If you're concerned that your doctor may have an adverse reaction to your asking, you could phrase it as, my friend is using cannabis for this condition. What do you think? Kind of a situation then. So that's one way to pose it and see if your doctor is going to be amenable to it, and then just go, well, how about if I was to use it, kind of a thing.
Well, because the patient was in last week, and what we're talking is real. Don't think that it's not real. It's very real. This patient came in last week, and this ain't the first one, and said, I listened to what you said, and I talked to my doctor, and I told him what I'm doing. My doctor told me I have to find another doctor. I'm sorry. I'm only a patient. I am sick. I have doctors. I've had doctors tell me to get lost too. The main thing is this. We're doing the best. We're taking the most by giving our doctor the responsibility and the information that we have to help treat us. That's the best we can do. And we can go in front of anybody, any doctor's medical boards, any courts,
Right.
anything, because we're being responsible, Perry.
Well,
These are
you
the
know.
things that we need to tell these people watching. Be responsible. That's what you want to be. They all say, well, the potheads are no good. Well, no, we're good. We're responsible. Just because we use cannabis as our medicine doesn't make us irresponsible.
No, and the simple answer is that we're speaking the truth here. We're not trying to obfuscate or get around or otherwise get over. It's all about educating, informing, and getting people to that point where they're free from that pain. They're getting that therapy and relief that they should be getting from their medication, and their doctor should be a viable part of that. You should definitely be free from having something pushed upon you because of, the doctor's got stock in that particular company or something like that, and to ensure that, it's, find a doctor that is amenable to medical cannabis for certain. If you can't speak with your doctor about it, if the doctor isn't concerned with your medical care, your therapy, then yeah, you should definitely find another doctor that is, for sure.
We have an opportunity tonight with this TV show, with all these people. We'd like to thank the staff and CCTV. Without them, this wouldn't be happening. They're such a great group of people. Thank you so much, and support CCTV every way you can. And the other thing is, you know what? Everybody's talking about this medicine. Everybody's talking about these prices. Well, I started the show telling you, everybody's saying $150 an ounce, bro. That's what's happening.
Nah.
Everybody's paying $150. They're getting home. They're tired of their medicine. Yes, ma'am.
The question.
Question from the audience.
Excuse me. How much are they charging for Sonny's cookies these days?
Oh, well, hopefully nothing, because there isn't any number
I've
that we
heard
can
that
really
if somebody can get hold of one somehow, that they're going for $200 a cookie.
Wow. Dude, I'm cool with that.
Well, I haven't heard that one. That's interesting.
You know what? People
I've
are
heard
funny.
that their value. I mean,
Yeah.
what's a good night's sleep worth? What's your quality of life
Everybody
worth?
should know that what we're doing is helping each other. It has nothing with this, what we're going to do and how much money we're going to make off each other. What it has to do with that we're all going to get together and make it happen.
Right.
Everybody that's watching the show that does know nothing about cannabis, that's why you don't have nothing to worry about. Our office is at 1469 Capitol Street. We're right beside the Arctic Circle. We're open Monday through Friday, 12 to 6. It's all volunteers, all patients. Somebody will answer any question that you have. We can get you to a doctor, whatever. You need a grower, you need some plants. These weekly meetings are open to patients as well as the open public.
Right.
Everybody, whatever you need. What a great opportunity if you're one of those people that don't know nobody and don't got nothing. Man, be wary of these other places. Those are the places that are doing illegal things. Illegal things is if you're dispensing marijuana. That's illegal.
Well, it's the exchange for consideration. If medicine goes one way, money goes the other. If folks talk weights and amounts, that definitely puts it outside.
Well,
of
and it's back to, you don't think for 1 minute, if we couldn't do that, we wouldn't be doing that? I mean, we got the best medicine. We got help. We got 20, 40 people that will come in and line up with medicine and say, here, I got, and everybody's got all this medicine. But yet, no, we're not doing it because we need to show everybody that, you know what, work with the law. Don't jeopardize your card. Don't put yourself in that kind of danger. And of course, some people go, that's why I don't want nothing to do with that marijuana. Look all the problems with it.
Well, it's mostly legal. The folks aren't acting up on it. It's the criminals and then the cops coming to harass you for it. It's your boss firing you, and every other person, the CPS want to take your kids away and those things, but.
And that's what we're also doing. You know what? If you're having any troubles, that you don't think nobody else is helping you, come by. Give us a call. Monday through Friday, 12 to 6. We're at 1469 Capitol Street. And you know, we got a good group of people. Everybody's, I mean, we got so many different projects going on right now with others and helping others and camp outs and, oh yeah, and offices. We're moving our office.
Right.
It's in the same building, we're just moving in the back instead of the front. So if somebody says, oh, they're not even open no more, we're just not open in the big office.
Right.
We're open in the back office in the back.
The Suite
It's
150, right.
smaller.
We'll get the webpage and other things updated. Folks can find out more by coming to our Wednesday night meeting, which happens at 1469 Capitol Street, Suite number 150, 7 to 9 Wednesdays. We're right next to the Arctic Circle there. It's open to the public. There's no fee to attend. Folks can come in and find out information about us, about our programs and services, and how we help people with all the issues. Getting your card, funding medicine now, finding a grower or learning to grow yourself in the long term, best methods for medicating, changes to the program, whether you need to change your grower or they jack up the fees, or how can we make a positive change, say adding PTSD, reducing the fees, or adding or changing the 12-inch rule. These are the things that we work on there at Mercy. We're an all-volunteer organization. Nobody gets paid for doing this. In fact, we all pay for the privilege of being here and doing this. And we're just here to help the folks end the war and gain a whole green Oregon for us all. Yes, there's a caller?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, hello, caller.
Yeah, I've had my card in the past, but I've kind of moved because I had cancer, and I moved in a couple of different states. I moved to Vermont and to Arizona and stuff, but that's not the point. The point is I'm a native Oregonian. I had my card for several years, but I had to let it go because I moved. Well, I'm trying to see what's the cheapest way, because I'm on Medicare and I'm on disability. What's the cheapest way I can get my card back? And also, with having a new primary care, do I just have him make like a copy of all the stuff he treats me for and take that? Or I'm kind of lost because I've been out of having my card for like 3 years now, so I'm kind of lost.
Well, one thing is you could definitely use your records from the other states that you got your your approval there.
No, see, I'm a native Oregonian. I had my card here in Oregon.
Right. And then, so when you were in Vermont and Arizona, did you try to get with their program there?
Vermont was too hairy because it was brand new.
Right.
And in Arizona, it was way stickier. It just hadn't.
Okay.
The governor hadn't signed any initiatives yet. So.
Okay. Well, if
I know Oregon's laws really well. I'm not really 3 years late on the news.
Okay. So if you can get your regular care physician to sign for you, that would be the best. Otherwise, you're going to need to get copies of your chart notes and stuff and take them to one of the clinics.
Right.
Yeah, and those guys, they're running like 200, sometimes up to 3, you know. Although they do, some places have payment plans and other ways to help folks in financial straits.
Well, I heard that it was only like $20 because I'm on Oregon Health Plan on disability.
Yeah. Well, okay, and that's the register with the program. See. So, yeah, if you can get your regular care physician to sign, then you can get that reduced fee, and that's all it's going to cost you.
So I can just get my primary to sign on the card. I can just have it signed up through him and just pay the $20 to the state then.
Exactly.
Yeah, except the 20 is now 100. They raised the fees, and that Oregon Health Plan card went from 20
that's correct,
to 100.
Yeah,
and that's one of those new things that they just did here a few months back, and we have no control of it.
Right.
We're just trying to make sure that all of us patients are aware of what's going on. And
Right.
100 is better than 200
Right.
because everybody else is paying too.
And
Definitely.
it is 20 for folks on food stamps. That was.
Well, I'm
my
on food
confusion.
stamps. I mean, because I'm considered disabled because I've been disabled for nearly 20 years now. I had colon cancer and a brain tumor, but I just found out 2 months ago that I'm cancer free. So I use
excellent.
marijuana and I use hydrogen peroxide.
Excellent. Good for you.
Yeah.
So,
Very nice.
yeah, the food stamps will, certify you for the $20 reduced fee. So get your regular care physician to sign and get your food stamp proof turned in with your thing, and just $20 for you then.
Oh, I'm so glad. I mean, I want to thank you guys at Mercy. I'm so glad you guys are utilizing CCTV and putting yourselves out there. I mean, that's just awesome. I mean, I was a part of the first generation 15 years ago, and you know, I did a lot of things with helping people, teaching to grow, and I've just been really busy trying to stay alive with my cancer. So I've been really, really busy.
Yeah, that'll do that to you. Well, congratulations on beating it. And
thank you very much.
Thanks for calling in with the info, and I hope we see you down at the center. I hope you get going and growing again there.
Growing and growing. Thanks a lot. Keep it green, never go mean.
Excellent.
There you go.
Thanks for calling. Right. See you. Talk to you later. Wow, that was a great call, man.
Well, because you guys, we get calls from every state in the United States every day, weekly, monthly, and you know what they want?
Right.
Quality of life.
Right.
What does it take for me to move to your state to get quality of life so I can use
For
cannabis?
certain, yeah.
And you know, all the people watching, if you're not using cannabis and you're not aware of cannabis, it's an alternative medicine, you guys. It does so much for so many things, and it might work for him for one thing, work for me for another, work him for another, but you know what? That's what you have to do. As the patient, you have to find out what is it going to do for you. And believe me, smoking it, eating it, rubbing it on, because you can take that oil and just rub it on your joints and watch your joints just go, wow, they don't hurt no more. It's amazing. But you, as the patient, need to find out where you're hurting, what it's going to do for you, because you owe it to yourself to try and keep the number of those pills down.
Well, yeah, check it out. You know, the whole thing is, you know, we've got these two extremes. You know, they've got the whole propaganda, you know, mechanism that's been telling folks that it's going to kill you, it's dangerous, it's evil, you know, much less that there's no medical value, when in fact the truth of the matter is this is the only thing that works for a number of people. You know, they won't be able to live, to go out and have a life without this.
Well, like the last caller said, you know what a blessing, what everything, you guys, that we have to do this show, to share with others, because you know what, everybody I meet, they're sick. They can barely get out of bed. They can barely come and talk. They can barely go and go. And you know what? That's what I'm talking about, because all of those people that we meet at the Mercy Center that come down, that come to those weekly meetings, you know what they're saying? Hallelujah.
Amen.
So if you're one of those people and you haven't looked into it, please look into it. If you already know everything, you've already been everywhere, you've already spent all your $150 on those ounces you bought that you was so upset about because the medicine wasn't no good, but now you got these $150 ounces. I know. Now you can go sell it to somebody else. See, I do know. See, bro, that's what they don't think I know. Well, because the guy came in and told me.
Oh, we have a question from the audience.
Hi.
Hi, how are you tonight?
I'm fine. I have kind of a husky voice. I'm not really a man. I know I sound like one. But I was wondering, I've heard that a lot of people just don't believe you're good enough to be true. That two guys, nice, amiable guys, are legitimately trying to help people and are giving away ounces of medication to patients who have cards. They don't believe that it's going to work and that no wonder you're broke. So what do you have to say to that?
Well, we don't give it away. We're networking. We find people that have the excess medicine and put them together with the folks, the patients that need the medicine. We minimize our contact and our possession of it. We don't want to own it all and to parse it out. I mean, it's all about teaching people to fish. It's teaching independence and self-sufficiency. And so that's the aspect of it, I guess, that folks really need to be educated on, that we're not sitting on bales and bags, we're not dispensing, we're not wheeling and dealing. And so we're determined to make this a cooperative network where we simply, as I said, get the folks with the access to come to our Wednesday night meeting at 7 p.m. We parse it out and hand it out to everybody. At the same time, inform, educate, and activate.
Well, and that's what's needed, because The people that don't need our help, I'm cool with that. What I'm looking for is the people that we have seen here in the past couple months that have been so grateful that we're there. The mothers with the children's, the fathers with their sons. You know what? I am very, very proud of what
We've done a great deal, and through our website, we've helped tens of thousands of people get their cards and thousands of people to network to medicine through our list of online forums, our list of the meetings and meetups like the Wednesday night meeting where folks can network and get access to Access Medicine. And we're good with that, We're happy with not
making it happen.
Making it some kind of deal, forcing people to pay money to get relief, and we're happy to just rely on we're casting our bread on the water and looking for the return there.
Well, and that's what's important, you guys. We are the patients. We have the condition. We just need some good medicine to feel better, have a quality of life, and actually be better ourselves. And all we're saying is, why are you going through all that trouble you going through, messing with all these people doing? The lady that came in, she walked in and said, I've had my card for over a year and I still haven't got no medicine. That's a shame.
Yeah.
I mean, it was her brother's friends and da-da-da. And
one thing or another, and it wasn't exactly, a con. It was just circumstances, but the bottom line's the same. That person is expended, but more importantly, waited. They had anticipation of that medicine. It was going to come, and now, that pit of the stomach feeling.
It ain't coming.
That
we're trying to take all those pits away. We're trying to take all those trips away. You guys, come down, support your center, support each other, take care of each other, and you know what? Watch the good things happen, because they're happening every day at the Mercy Center, and we got it going on. We're Monday through Friday, 12 to 6. We're right there at the Arctic Circle in Suite 150. And you can talk to one of our volunteers, because everybody's a volunteer at this nonprofit organization. And did I tell you that we're all patients? And did I tell you we all got medicine? Did I tell you we all got plants? We all got gardens? Wouldn't you like to be one of those that
and
says
we're
yes?
looking to network with you.
Well, yeah, and that, hey, man, I'm part of the Mercy Center. I got my garden. Oh, but dude told me today, but I'm one of those places over there. I
used to go to so-and-so, and I just they had a menu, and I, picked what I wanted and paid a certain price per gram and all.
Why?
Then
well, because he told me he got tired. He didn't like what he was paying, the price. The only thing he liked was what he paid a lot of money for.
Well, they liked immediacy. It's like a plaid pantry. You just go in, you get your stuff, and you go. Convenience there, and they're happy to pay for it.
Us humans are funny like that. It's that convenience thing. That's why 7-Eleven does so good. Now they're doing it with marijuana.
Well, next week, you guys can call and tell us what you're paying, why you're paying it, and all that stuff. But that's almost all the time we have now. Sonny, thanks for coming out and helping with this.
Thank you, Perry. And thank you out there for all your support, because there is a lot of people out there supporting.
Indeed, yeah. We do get communiques, emails, folks coming in telling us, okay, phone calls. It's good. Thanks, and keep them coming. But we really need your guys' support. So please come on down to the office and see how you can help us in whatever way.
Every way. Have a good day. And remember, tell all your friends and family, cannabis is the medicine.
Oh, and don't forget, a special thanks to our friends and family there at CCTV.
Yes.
You guys are great.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next Friday, 7 p.m. Don't forget, bring your friends, bring your enemies.
Just
everybody
bring them.
You want to say anything before I turn it off, Glenn?
Yes, good night.
Good night. God bless you all, every single one of you.